Good YouTube. I just watched the SmackDown Live episode for August 8th, 2017. Just ended a few minutes ago. Very solid episode overall. You had your first segment. Um, it was an okay segment. I'm not gonna say that it was good, but I'm not gonna say it was bad. I mean, Corbin, he's kind of bad on the mic. I can see why Vince wants to push him, because Vince likes big sweaty men. But then you had Cena, who was obviously amazing on the mic. Um, it was a pretty well put together segment. Just you need somebody with more mic charisma. Um, I honestly would have done it a little different. I would have had Corbin attack Cena from behind. Um, his music hits. He comes out, attacks Cena from behind. Cena gets the better of him. That would make the promo a lot more intense, make it a lot more personal, make me believe that this should be a feud heading into SummerSlam. When you had Daniel Bryan come out and kind of, look at Corbin and just kind of smile at him, be like, yeah, this is what's going to happen. This is your feud for SummerSlam. It wasn't believable to me. Um, but overall, it was a pretty well put together segment. Um, I'm going to kind of address the elephant in the room here, the whole Lana and Charlotte match. I thought that it was kind of funny how they booked Lana. Um, you know, when she first debuted on the SmackDown Live roster, I thought it's another Eva Marie. And what they do, they showed me, look, it's another Eva Marie. Um, you know, you could do so much more for Lana because after her match that she had with, who'd she have that match with? I believe she had a match with Becky Lynch, either Becky Lynch or one of the other faces. She had a match with one of them. Either way it goes, I'm kind of sick, so not really in my right frame of mind. Either way it goes, she showed a lot of strengths. It was actually with Naomi. I remember it now. It was the first title defense. Um, she showed a lot of strengths. She showed that she could really hang in the ring, and that's what we thought we were going to get when she came to SmackDown Live. And WWE did as I thought they were going to do and kind of, you know, fucked Lana over in a way by making her a jobber. I think she could do so much more. Having her run around with Tamina, that's just not like something that I would have done myself. I'm obviously not a part of creative, so I can't do anything about it. I wish I was, um, because I definitely book Lana a lot better. Moving forward, the backstage segments that they had tonight were pretty great. I'm not going in order. I'll go, the beginning segment and the ending segment. That'll obviously be in order. It's only one, two. But it's just kind of what's on my mind at the time. The backstage segment with Shinsuke Nakamura. Guys, I know you're not going to agree with me on this, but it was kind of cringeworthy. I mean, I wouldn't be able to push a guy if I was creative. I wouldn't be able to push a guy that, I don't understand what he's saying half the time. A great champion's got to have the mic skills. He's got to have the physique. He's got to have the in-ring ability, um, which I know a lot of y'all are going to hate me for it, but that's why I'm a huge Roman Reigns fan. So he's got that. He's got the it factor. And that's also going to be in the next video coming up here in probably a few minutes that I'm going to upload for the Monday Night Raw for August 7th. Um, to me, the backstage segment was cringeworthy. I like Shinsuke. I like his in-ring work. Maybe he's a little bit too dangerous in the ring, but then again, you can't complain because it's the world of pro wrestling. So moving on, we've got the segment with Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles. Shane came out, to a kind of a big pop. I mean, it wasn't that big of a pop because a lot of people are kind of wondering, is the whole Mankind thing, Mankind Stone Cold thing going to happen again at SummerSlam? Is it going to be a whole Kevin Owens screwed Kevin Owens or Shane McMahon screwed Kevin Owens? Or is it going to be Shane McMahon screwed AJ Styles? I'm going to give Shane the benefit of the doubt on this one, even at the end of the segment when AJ Styles, hit him with the Pele kick. Um, you gotta kind of give it to Shane. He's excellent on the mic. Kevin Owens is amazing on the mic. Might I add, one of the best on the mic, in my opinion. He's up there with Cena, and CM Punk was, he's up there with Paul Heyman and all that. And Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. So he's up there with those. He had Shane. He showed Shane getting his head smashed through the car window by AJ Styles before WrestleMania. AJ Styles fired back with, that's not going to work. You're not going to be able to just come out here and screw me over and blah, 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 blah. AJ Styles told Shane that he don't trust him. He don't trust any McMahon, which kind of, it's like, is Styles turning heel again? Because, I kind of want to see it, but I kind of don't. Guys, I know it's a spoiler, and I'll probably just put this in the description, so in just case you don't want to hear it, skip forward in the video a few seconds. It's probably going to be a double turn at SummerSlam. I'm just making that known now. It's probably going to be Kevin Owens turning face, AJ Styles turning heel. AJ will win by DQ, continue the feud to the next pay-per-view where Kevin Owens will probably pick up the title, and he'll probably end up reuniting with Sami Zayn after what we saw at the live event where he came out and saved Sami Zayn. SmackDown, normally I can guess on a lot of the things that, is going to happen. I called the RKO out of the Caboose. I called the Power Slam that he did after, Jinder rocked him and all this stuff, I can call a lot of stuff, but SmackDown's kind of, it's keeping me guessing, and I like that. I don't like when I can come out and be like, yo, I know Braun Strowman's going to win because Roman Reigns at a live event recorded on video that, hey, I've never been beat at a last man standing match. Okay? Why is somebody going to say that? Obviously, he was going to lose. I knew Samoa Joe was going to come out and screw him over. I thought maybe Samoa Joe was going to come out and lay out him and Strowman. It would be a double KO. We got, Samoa Joe coming out, laying out Roman. Obviously, the heat from the week before where Roman beat Samoa Joe, which was kind of surprising in a way to me too. But, they're keeping me guessing, and I really like it. The Fandango, or the Breezango, Fashion Police thing, it's great. It's one of the best things that pro wrestling has right now. One of the best things that I've seen in a long time. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but to me it's better than the whole Broken Hardys gimmick. Probably going to be better than the Woken Hardys gimmick, because honestly, with the Broken Hardys gimmick, that was all Matt Hardy. That was all Jeff Hardy. With the Woken Hardys gimmick, you're going to have WWE, stepping in. Hey, this is what you got to do. This is what you can't do. And a lot of people's not going to like that. So, yeah. Moving on. So then we have the Usos and the New Day. Well, rewind that, Patrick. Just a little bit. Rewind that. The Usos versus Zayn and Dillinger. This has really been quite a pleasant surprise. I love Ty Dillinger. He's one of my favorite wrestlers right now. Sami Zayn as well. He's probably like number 5 on the list. Not Chris Jericho's list. I don't know if he ever made the list. I have to go back on the network and watch. But anyways, so he's one of my top favorite right now. And they really held their own. And I honestly hope that, from what I'm seeing, they might actually get a push as a tag team. When you have Zayn and Dillinger going up against the Usos, who are former tag team champions, and holding their own, it shows that they can hold their own against anybody in the tag team division, including the New Day, including the Ascension, including Breezango, and it will really strengthen the SmackDown Live tag team division. We haven't seen a lot of strength in that entire division lately because, we lost a couple people. We lost American Alpha. That right there pissed me off. I'm not going to lie, it pissed me off. I loved Chad Gable, Jason Jordan. The tag team was amazing. The chemistry was amazing. I'm happy to see Jason Jordan getting pushed on Raw. I'm really pissed off that they're not doing anything with Chad Gable on SmackDown. However, they might be waiting after SummerSlam to maybe put him in the United States title picture. He won't get put in the world title picture this fast, but, at the same time, you never know. It's pro wrestling. So anyway, so we had that segment. We had obviously the Usos winning. Not gonna take any momentum from them on their road to SummerSlam to challenge for the title. Pretty positive that was what was going to happen anyways. And then we had the New Day return. Um, I used to really like the New Day. I hated them at first, then I liked them, and I hate them again. Possible heel turn in the future for the New Day. Just from what I saw tonight, I get retribution and I get revenge, but they almost took it too far if it wasn't for Jimmy pulling Jay out of the ring. So possible heel turn in the future. I'm not gonna call it what I'm gonna call it. Possibly, there's gonna be a heel turn in the future of the New Day. I'm just saying, which is kind of weird because SmackDown Live doesn't need any more heel tag teams. They've got a few. I mean, I don't even know if the Ascension's a heel tag team anymore because the way they're booking them with Breezango, it's kind of looking like they're turning babyface. But we don't know. Anyways, so 2 more segments to cover, and then I'll let you guys go. Okay, so we had Carmella versus Naomi in a non-title match, possibly a preview of SummerSlam and what could happen. And what could happen. So, we had Carmella and Naomi. They had an amazing match. Naomi's probably the best in-ring technician right now as far as women's division goes. A lot of people might try to slap me in the head for that because, we have Charlotte, Becky Lynch, but I honestly see Naomi as the most athletic and the best in-ring worker that we have in the women's division. You had Carmella, who's amazing in the ring. She's great on the mic. She's a heel, and you love to hate her. That's what a heel needs to be. You love to hate her. And it was a great match. It had a lot of great spots in it. There was a botch towards the end when Ellsworth came back. He supposedly pushed Naomi off the top rope, but then if you really look back at the replay, he didn't push anybody. He kind of just threw his hand, and then she just and then the super kick and 1, 2, 3. I did not like that ending. WWE, what are you doing? I did not like that ending. Naomi's not gonna lose to a damn super kick. Okay, she's not fighting Shawn Michaels. She's not fighting Ellsworth with the no chin music. She's fighting Carmella. And that code of silence is what she should have lost by. Just my opinion, but hey, what do I know? I'm only a pro wrestling fan that knows almost like everything about pro wrestling. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so now to the final segment. We had Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal for the 1045th fucking time. Dude, I don't care about this anymore. I don't. I like that they have chemistry together. That's great. I hate Jinder Mahal as champion. I almost boycotted WWE whenever Jinder Mahal became champion. I do like the fact that SmackDown Live is showing that it's a land of opportunities. You're turning a jobber into somebody who can, hold their own and become main event champion. This World Heavyweight Championship I'm looking at right here, my little replica I got right here that I'm looking at, I am ashamed to have it right now because Jinder Mahal is holding the actual title belt. I won't even take a picture with it until somebody else holds that title belt, which I'm hoping is Baron Corbin at the end of SummerSlam. So, anyways, in the match, I loved the booking on this match. I loved it. WWE, bravo, you did fantastic. You gave Randy Orton a much-needed win, and you didn't make Rusev look like a bitch either. Oh, wait. Yeah, you did. Which is great, because he's a heel, so he's supposed to look like a bitch, right? You did a lot that surprised the hell out of me this time. Randy Orton just dominated for the first 5-6 minutes of the match, and you thought that Jinder Mahal wasn't going to get any shots in, and then he hit him with that barrier. Okay. And then he proceeded to own the match for about 5-6 minutes. To give a job in 5-6 minutes to own a match is, that's a great, investment on WWE's part. I liked the booking. I liked the Kavas into the RKO. I've been wanting to see that. Finally, I saw it. I believe he did it back at in the Punjabi Prison match as well. I want to say he did it then. He might have done it in the pay-per-view before that. But I really liked the booking. I liked that they gave Randy Orton the W. And, SmackDown Live overall, I give it a 9.5 out of 10 this week. Stay tuned. I'm going to post my Raw video here in a few minutes after I record it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.